Trigonometric functions in right triangles. Trigonometry is the study of the relationship between the angles on the sides of a right triangle. A trigonometric function has a rule given by a trigonometric ratio. The side opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. The side next to the angle theta is the adjacent, and the side opposite theta is called opposite. So finding the values of the trigonometric functions for acute angles. So we're going to draw a triangle and label the hypotenuse, the adjacent, and opposite. So we have sine theta is opposite divided by hypotenuse. The cosine of theta is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And tangent theta is opposite divided by adjacent. The reciprocal functions. So cosecant of theta is hypotenuse divided by opposite. The secant of theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent, and the cotangent theta is adjacent divided by opposite. So let's look at an example. Example 1. Find the value for all of the trigonometric functions for angle theta. So draw the triangle and label the sides, hypotenuse, adjacent, and opposite. So write in any values that you know. So sine of theta, opposite divided by hypotenuse, is 8 divided by 17. Cos of theta, adjacent divided by hypotenuse, is 15 over 17. Tangent theta, opposite divided by adjacent, 8 divided by 15. And the reciprocal function, the cosecant theta, hypotenuse over opposite, 17 over 8. Secant theta, hypotenuse divided by adjacent, so this is 17 over 15. And the cotangent is adjacent divided by opposite, that's 15 divided by 8. So guided practice. So find the values for all of the trigonometric functions for angle theta. This time theta has changed positions. Label the sides, hypotenuse, adjacent, and opposite. Put in the values that we know and calculate the functions. So sine of theta, 15 over 17. Cosine of theta is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So substitute in the values, 8 over 17. And tangent theta is opposite over adjacent, which is 15 over 8. So cosecant of theta, 17 over 15. Secant of theta, 17 over 8. On the cotangent of theta, is 8 over 15. Okay, let's look at example 2. So if sine B is 5 over 8, find the exact value of all the other trig functions. So step 1, draw the triangle. We're going to label the triangle A, B, and C, and the opposite side, little a, opposite side, little b, and opposite side, little c. We're going to put in the values that we know. You may notice that we don't know a, so we're going to use Pythagoras to find the missing side. So using the formula, a squared is c squared minus b squared, substituting the values, and a is plus or minus the square root of 39. Now it's not possible to have a negative length, so we need to take the positive value. So a is root 39. So we're going to go ahead to step 3 and find the trigonometric values. So we draw the triangle, and this time we're going to label it adjacent, hypotenuse, and opposite, and write in the values, including root 39. So sine of theta, opposite over hypotenuse, will be 5 over 8. The cosine theta, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, will be root 39 over 8. Tangent theta, opposite over adjacent, will be 5 over root 39. The reciprocal functions, so the cosecant theta, hypotenuse over opposite, will be 8 over 5. The secant of theta, hypotenuse over adjacent, will be 8 over root 39. And the cotangent of theta, adjacent over opposite, will be root 39 over 5.